What if I told you that a camera the size of your palm might just change the way we think about compact photography in 2025? What if Sony, after years of silence, is secretly preparing something that could bring the RX100 legacy back to life? Not just as a camera, but as a rebellion against bulky gear. Today, we dive deep into the rumored return of the legendary Sony RX100 series, a possible RX100 VIII. A camera that could shake the industry once again. But is it real? What should we expect? And more importantly, why now? Stay till the end, because what you'll learn today might just change how you look at compact cameras forever. And if you're passionate about game-changing tech and the stories behind iconic gear, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's a lot more coming that you won't want to miss. Let's rewind. The last RX100, the RX100 VIII, was released in 2019. A camera so advanced, it felt like Sony had compressed an entire DSLR into a compact body. But then silence. Year after year passed. 2020, 2021, 2022. People wondered, was that it? Had Sony abandoned the RX series? The mirrorless market exploded, smartphones got better, and compact cameras became background noise. But Sony never truly quits. And now, the tech world is whispering. A new Sony RX100 VIII might be coming. Sony understands one thing better than anyone else: timing. Today's generation wants portability, speed, and powerful autofocus in one pocket-sized device. Influencers, vloggers, travelers, they're all looking for gear that won't break their back or their budget. That's why insiders believe that Sony might be preparing to reignite the premium compact market. Not just for photographers, but for hybrid creators who shoot 4K video, cinematic slow motion, and want pro-level features without the bulk. And with Canon shifting focus toward mirrorless giants, Sony might see this as the perfect opportunity to strike again. Now let's talk specs, the part that makes gearheads like us lean forward. While Sony hasn't officially confirmed the RX100 VIII, multiple leaks and industry insiders are hinting at some exciting possibilities. First up, the sensor. The RX100 VIII might feature a newly developed 1-inch stack CMOS sensor. This would offer even faster readout speeds compared to the RX100 VII, with a resolution expected to stay in the range of 20 to 24 megapixels. However, this isn't just about megapixels. Sony could introduce improved dynamic range, better low-light performance, and advanced AI-powered color science that borrows from the Alpha 7 RV. This could make the RX100 VIII not just compact, but smarter than ever before. As for the lens, many expect Sony to retain the legendary 24 to 200mm f/2.8-4.5 Zeiss Vario Sonner T** zoom. It's sharp, versatile, and already proven in both video and stills. However, some rumors also hint at a slight tweak, potentially a wider zoom range or faster aperture. But knowing Sony, the company may prioritize keeping the form factor compact and lightweight instead of stretching the zoom too far. Moving to autofocus, we're entering an exciting territory. Expect the return of real-time IAF and real-time tracking, but with newer AI object recognition possibly borrowed from Sony's latest AI processing unit. If Sony integrates the same intelligent subject detection system we saw in the ZV-E1 or Alpha 6700, this tiny camera could identify not just humans, but animals, birds, cars, and even insects, all with lightning precision. And now, the video side, the real game changer for creators. The RX100 VIII is rumored to shoot 4K at 120 frames per second. That's right, cinematic slow motion in full 4K, packed inside a device you can hide in your pocket. Some whispers even suggest internal 10-bit 4:2:2 recording, offering rich color grading possibilities for filmmakers. Add to that the potential inclusion of Sony's S-Cinetone profile, and you're looking at professional quality footage right out of camera. Naturally, it will include a microphone input, and there's talk of a passive cooling system, maybe even borrowed from Sony's Autofocus ZV series, to prevent overheating. Design-wise, Sony isn't likely to reinvent the wheel. Expect the classic flip-up screen to return, beloved by vloggers and selfie shooters alike. Sony may also refine its menu system, possibly introducing a touch-screen-friendly layout similar to what we saw on newer alpha models. A dedicated video/photo toggle switch might appear, helping creators switch modes faster on the go. And this time, USB-C with faster charging and data transfer could finally be a standard, alongside support for high-speed UHS-2 SD cards. So who's this camera really for? Imagine a travel vlogger in Iceland, walking across frozen terrain at midnight, capturing glowing auroras with a camera that fits inside a winter jacket pocket. Or think of a street photographer in Tokyo, navigating narrow alleys and busy intersections, capturing decisive moments without drawing attention from a massive lens. Or maybe it's a YouTuber in Istanbul's spice market, weaving through the crowd, recording sharp 4K video with crystal clear audio, and doing it all without a gimbal, thanks to built-in stabilization. If the RX100 VIII lives up to its rumored specs, it won't just be for beginners or casual shooters. It'll be a legitimate second body for professionals, a vlogger's primary camera, and a hybrid creator's best on-the-go tool. Small, powerful, and endlessly versatile, it could be the ultimate blend of convenience and capability. Now, the biggest question, is any of this real? Will Sony actually release the RX100 VIII, or is this just another wave of speculation? So far, but here's what we do know. Sony has a habit of launching RX100 models with very little warning. The RX100 VI and VII arrived almost silently, without the usual fanfare. Some insiders suggest that Sony could drop the RX100 VIII as soon as mid or late 2025, possibly aligned with major camera expos like Photokina or CP Plus in Japan. With the rise of AI-powered compact cameras and the content creator market booming, Sony may see now as the perfect moment to revive its once-revered compact king. The RX100 series didn't just give us compact power. It redefined what was possible in a camera that could disappear into your jeans pocket. It empowered filmmakers, photographers, and travelers around the world. And if the RX100 VIII is real, and all signs suggest it might be, then we're not just looking at another compact camera. We're staring down the return of a legend. A camera that could once again shift how creators work, shoot, and share. Because in a world obsessed with bigger sensors, heavier bodies, and larger lenses, sometimes the smallest tools make the biggest impact. So, is the RX100 VIII your next dream camera? Or is it just a legend being reborn? Only time will tell. But if it arrives, it won't whisper. It'll roar.